7 Steps to Clarity. This series, titled 7 Steps to Clarity, is designed to help emerging women leaders who have completed more than a decade in their workspace but now find themselves going through a career stagnation. So, over the next few weeks, we'll explore practical steps to understand the underlying reason for career setbacks, how to navigate power dynamics, and effectively manage office politics. By the end of this series, you will have, through these 7 steps, or rather tools, how you could take control of your career and achieve the milestones you've been striving for. Step 7, a final step to clarity. This 7th step is about helping Rebecca look beyond what she's currently doing, which include considering alternative roles, industries, or paths that better align to her ambitions and strength. So if you remember the very first question of her core strength and passion and how it aligns, or the long-term goals that she didn't knew, but the short-term goals she did had handy. This question is kind of helping her create that long-term plan. And if you, like Rebecca, having been through a good amount of time in your career where you now seek to move to higher leadership, a very high level roles where you want to establish yourself as a thought leader or an established authority over a particular industry or an area, this question will help you understand to what extent are you fully aware of your ambition and your strength? To what extent you have that risk appetite to look for alternative roles? And at the same time, to what extent your present role or your current job role, wherever you are in, is helping you move to the ultimate goal you have for yourself? In case of Rebecca, she was quite surprised at this question because her current job was something she's now started to feel was not really in alignment to certain things she had thought in her long-term plan. I'm not sharing her long-term plan here with you, the goal plan. However, her response was that what she really intended to do, the long term, gave her an answer via this question. So friends, these questions or these tools are not something that are like simply Q&A. Rather, they are invoking and asking you to take that inward journey and think maybe 10 more years beyond where you are right now. And from there, connecting all the dots, helping you arrive at a path that you intend to take as you move in your career or in your profession. For Rebecca, there was a lot that she told me when specific to this alternative role part, which is a completely quite lengthy, in fact, and out of the scope of this particular series. However, I think for you as well, if you want to spend more time, I would say give 2 to 3 weeks for this question. Sit and ask yourself if you've ever considered this and to what extent they align with your ambition and strength. The more amount of time you spend answering this particular question, I'm sure the more clarity you will gain for the rest of your life, specifically to do with your career path. So go for it. This was her answer. I'm just giving again a very brief overview of what she shared from the narrative that I had of her. She had a vague idea, not too sure, and she basically wanted to understand the risk appetite she had and risk assessments and checking each and other alternatives takes some time. So that was part of our extended coaching work that we did together. But for the sake of how you should answer and the factors you should consider in this step 7 is basically helping you understand to what extent you are self-aware of your ambitions, of your strengths, what you really, really want to do in your life, to do with your work path, to your career. And once you have clarity on that, checking this, synchronizing it with any alternative roles you ever always had in your head, but you never uh, had the courage to pursue that. Maybe this question is the time where it is asking you to pause and think through it. You never know. You can be the next person who just found what they really wanted to do. So spend some time on this particular question because this question ties back to a lot of things. And as you're doing it and you reach the last question of this series, I'm sure by now you may have had achieved a lot of clarity, but at the same time, learn to connect the patterns. And the more you're able to do so, the more clarity you will gain. Are you ready to take your first step towards a clearer, more empowered career path? If your answer is yes, I invite you to join me for a free consultation call where you will get a glimpse of the transformative coaching work we can do together. If you're not ready to start coaching just yet, that's okay. You can also join my community by signing up for my weekly newsletter. Alongside this, on the resource page of the website, you'll also receive a free guide to help you gain clarity during a crisis. And besides that, in addition to it, there's a 7-week email course designed to equip anyone who are looking for a tool to navigate workplace challenges. It's up to you, whichever way you may want to stay connected with me. So let's connect and you start your journey to success. All the links that you need to access and stay connected are in the description box of this video. Thank you, and I'll talk soon.